A human touch. Today, you become an English teacher for a day. At first, it sounds simple. Just walk into a classroom, teach some English words, explain a few grammar rules, and that's it. Easy, right? That's exactly what you thought this morning. You wake up feeling confident, maybe even a little excited. You imagine standing in front of the class like a professional teacher, speaking fluent English, explaining everything perfectly. In your mind, the students will listen carefully. They will understand every word you say. And by the end of the class, everyone will magically improve their English. That's the plan. But the moment you walk into the classroom, something feels different. You look around. Dozens of students are sitting quietly. Some look nervous, some look curious, and some look completely terrified. You suddenly realize something. These students are not just here to learn English. They are here with fears, with doubts, with the same problem that millions of people around the world face every day. They are afraid to speak. You take a deep breath and begin the class. Good morning, everyone. Your voice echoes slightly in the quiet room. A few students reply softly, good morning, but many of them stay silent. Not because they don't understand, but because they are afraid to say the words wrong. You write a simple sentence on the board. My name is. Then you turn to the class. Who wants to try? Silence. Nobody raises their hand. You wait. Still nothing. You start to notice something in their eyes. It's not laziness. It's not lack of intelligence. It's fear. Fear of making a mistake. Fear of being laughed at. Fear of sounding not good enough. And suddenly, you remember something. You remember the first time you tried to speak English too. Your heart beating fast, your brain searching for words, your mouth refusing to cooperate. You remember the embarrassment, the awkward pauses, the feeling that everyone was judging you. In that moment, something changes inside you. This class is no longer about teaching vocabulary. It's about something much bigger. Confidence. You smile gently at the students. Don't worry, you say. This is an English class, not a perfect class. A few students look up. You pick the simplest task possible. Let's start very easy, you say. Just say, hello. You point to one student. He hesitates, looks down, then slowly says, hello. The class stays quiet. No laughter, no judgment. You clap your hands. Perfect. The student looks surprised. You point to another student. She whispers, hello. Again, you clap. Excellent. Slowly, something begins to change in the room. The tension starts disappearing. One by one, students begin to speak. Small words, simple sentences, but every word feels like a victory. You realize something important. Most students don't struggle with English, they struggle with fear. They are waiting for someone to tell them it's okay to make mistakes. So you decide to change your teaching method. Instead of correcting every error, you encourage every attempt. A student says, my English not good. You smile, your English is improving. Another student struggles to pronounce a word. Instead of interrupting, you patiently guide them. The classroom slowly becomes more alive. Students start asking questions. Students start laughing. Students start trying. And something beautiful begins to happen. They stop worrying about being perfect. They start focusing on communicating. You watch as shy students raise their hands. Students who were silent before, now trying to speak. Even if their sentences are broken, even if their grammar isn't perfect, they are trying. And that is the most important step in learning any language. Hours pass quickly. The class that started with silence is now filled with voices, some loud, some nervous, some confident, but all of them speaking. You look at the students again, and you realize something that most people never understand about learning English. Fluency does not begin with vocabulary, it begins with courage. Courage to open your mouth, courage to make mistakes, courage to try again even after failing. At the end of the class, you write one final sentence on the board. Practice makes progress. Not perfect, progress. You turn to the students one last time. Your English doesn't have to be perfect today, it just has to be better than yesterday. Some students nod, some smile, and some look like they finally believe it. The bell rings, the class ends. Students slowly leave the room. But before the last student walks out, he stops at the door, looks back at you, and says in slightly broken English, "Teacher, today I was not afraid to speak." You smile, because in that moment you realize something powerful. Being an English teacher is not about teaching words, it's about giving people the confidence to use them. And sometimes the most important lesson you can teach is very simple. Don't be afraid to speak, because every fluent speaker you see today was once a beginner too, and their journey started with one small word: hello.